Hey there, welcome to my channel. So it is my birthday today and I'm turning 19 years old. So I decided to make kind of a personal video. I know I don't usually make a lot of personal videos, but I figured like it's my last teenage year and I think I am wise enough to talk about the things that I'm going to be talking about in this video. So let's not waste any more time and just dive right into the 19 things that I learned in the 19 years of my life. You are strong for still being here in spite of all the pain and suffering you've had to endure. Your past is something that is going to be there with you throughout your life, and there is nothing you can change about it. But what you can change is your perspective towards it. Personally, I've had a very horrible past and you cannot even imagine half the things I've had to go through. But I'm still here and I'm still me. And even if I was given the chance to change anything about it, I wouldn't. Because if I do, that past is basically what made me what I am today. And if I change it, then I won't be this exact person that I am today. So yes, do not worry about your past. Live with it and be proud of it. Now let's take for example my YouTube channel. I wanted to start it after my 10th grade and I even shot a few videos, but I was so nervous about it. I started criticizing every aspect of it and then I deleted those videos and I decided that I cannot pull it off and I probably should never be a YouTuber. I used to basically overthink a lot, and what good did that really do? I think when I uploaded my first video a few months ago, again the nervousness started hitting me. But I was like, you know what, let's just do this, let's just upload the video. And then people started reaching out to me saying they liked my content, and I started gaining a little bit of confidence and I felt like I don't totally suck. So what I actually want to say to you is that we tend to overthink a lot and actually try and think the worst about ourselves. So don't do that. Stop overthinking. Trust yourself a little bit more. Trust the process and just do what you want to do. We need to stop trying to please everyone and we genuinely need to learn to say no. Saying yes to everybody, addressing everyone's happiness before your own happiness is something all of us tend to do. I think even I was like this about a year ago, but then I realized that the only thing that comes out of this is your unhappiness. And if you are unhappy, then what is the point? Being a pushover is really easy, following the crowd blindly is really easy, but when you do that, you lose yourself. So don't lose yourself. Be your own person, make yourself happy, and you will realize that that is the best thing you are doing for yourself. Saying no doesn't make you a bad person. The desire to fit in, the constant need for validation from people your age can seem pretty daunting and can lead you to do things that you wouldn't have done otherwise. I remember when I was in the 9th grade, getting into peer pressure and doing things led me to one of the darkest phases in my life. So the best thing to do during such times is to check in with yourself and your feelings. Set boundaries for yourself and for those around you, and if they cross the boundary, then don't tolerate it. Be with people who genuinely respect your boundaries and your decisions and don't put undue pressure on you to conform. Stop thinking about the what ifs and just go and live your goddamn life. Don't worry about what people think about you. Worrying won't stop the bad stuff from happening. It will just prevent you from enjoying the good. What happened, why it happened, how it happened, you have two options. You can either ask yourself these questions your entire life and never move on, or you just let it go and move on. Things happen, people happen, but that doesn't mean you have to waste your entire life questioning and fighting for facts and reasons. Easier thing to do is to just accept the situation as it is and let it go. Letting go is really difficult, but it is mostly the right thing to do. Real maturity is not running to get closure or answers. Real maturity is when you know you won't get the closure you need for the shit that hurt you the most, but you choose to heal anyway. If this is your dream, if you are actually thinking about it when you are subconscious, imagine how much it means to you, and giving up on it is just going to end up in regret. Maybe not now, maybe 10, 20, 30 years down the line, but you will definitely regret it. So just do what makes you happy, whatever your dreams are, follow them. Do the best with the available resources you have, but always follow your dreams. If you make a mistake, don't worry, you are not going to remember it in a few years, and if you do, you are only and only going to grow from it. Making mistakes is an important part of the learning process, and if you are not making mistakes, you are not growing, you are not learning anything new. You are not perfect, you are just growing, so you are allowed to make mistakes, and this growing is just going to help you perfect your imperfect a little bit. Even though it feels like it, breakups are not the end of the world. You will eventually get over it. I know you are feeling sad right now, maybe even a little disappointed, but it is not the end of the world. The key here is to not make any person or any relationship your entire world. They are a part of your world, not your entire world. And if it ends, it is okay. The only thing you can do is to accept it and just move on with your life. Okay, this is so important. I have had so many experiences where people have done me wrong, treated me like shit, and then not apologized and not even felt a little bit of guilt or remorse. I don't know how you do that. This doesn't mean I have not done any wrong in my life. I am no saint, but I always make it a point to apologize when I am in the wrong, and I actually mean it when I apologize. Make mistakes, cool, but say sorry and mean it. I mean, especially if it hurts another person, you have to keep your ego and your pride aside and apologize when you're in the wrong. You and your friends are probably going to outgrow each other, but that is okay. Y'all are not going to be best friends forever, and that is alright. You are growing, your best friend is growing, y'all are changing, so it is okay to drift apart, but that doesn't mean it is the end of the world and y'all have to hold on to each other. There is nothing wrong with them or with you, just let it go. Make new friends who are similar to you or the complete opposite. Enjoy each and every moment with them, and don't sit and fret around about not having that one friend around all the time. With that being said, high school drama won't matter anymore. Believe me, people used to gossip a lot about me in school, and I didn't really care for it then, and I don't now, but I don't even know half of them right now, so it doesn't really matter. Don't unnecessarily stress over it. Even in my college, in the first year, I got caught up in some unnecessary drama, and I started questioning myself as to why am I even here. So avoid getting caught in unnecessary drama. It's just pointless, and it ends up wasting your time and others' time as well, and it might even hurt some people and destroy them mentally. So avoid unnecessarily gossiping or creating drama. Stop justifying the action of toxic friends and family just because you don't want to lose them. This is one of the worst things you could do for your mental peace. I would recommend throwing out all the toxic trash from your life. Whatever or whoever interferes with your mental peace, throw it away, be it a person or a thing. Life is too short to waste it behind people who don't want to see the best in you. Instead, you could find the people who genuinely care about you and want to see you grow, and invest your time in them. My next video is going to be on this very topic, wherein I talk in detail about 5 ways in which you could deal with toxic people. So stay tuned for that. On that note, my next life lesson would be a little dating advice. I don't think I am in a position to give anybody dating advice, but this is what I have noticed, my own experiences included. Date someone who brings out the best in you and doesn't try to change you. No relationship is worth changing yourself for. But there are two different kinds of approaches here. First would be, suppose you have a bad habit, like you are somebody who smokes and you're trying to quit but you can't. Enter your life partner and they help you quit. Now they brought about a change in you, but that was a positive change. It helped you become a better person. So never let this person go, always hold on to them, because they are eventually really good for you and are going to help you become a better person. On the other hand, if your partner tries to control you and change you according to what is feasible for them, then they are probably not the right person for you, because they are eventually going to destroy your mental peace and are going to try and control every aspect of your life to a point wherein you feel you can't take it anymore, and that is really going to cause a lot of damage to you. So get rid of them ASAP, and you're probably better off single than with somebody like that. And that is the end of my dating advice. Coming back to my personal growth, the one thing that stuck with me and probably that I will carry on for the rest of my life is your body, your choice. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. It is your body. You can do whatever you want with it. Nobody else holds any authority over it, because bullying, body shaming is something I faced a lot as a kid, and by people whom I was even close to. So I starved myself, I cried myself to sleep, I even harmed myself. I always unconsciously I was trying to, be thin or look more pretty. So that I joined a gym about 2 years ago because I wanted to become thin, but going there I realized that every other girl there was there to look more pretty, because their parents or their boyfriend were not complimenting them because they thought they didn't feel beautiful or they didn't look beautiful, which really kind of broke me, because no body shape is supposed to be more beautiful than the other. All women and all bodies look beautiful irrespective of their color, their size or whatever. And this is something no girl should go through, but every girl goes through. So I really want to talk about it, and I really don't understand who says that you need to be a certain type of shape to be beautiful, or you need to be a certain type of color to be beautiful. You are beautiful either ways, man. You are beautiful however you look. You are not ugly. ये ख्याल दिमाग से निकाल दो and just live for yourself. Go to the gym because you want to and not because someone else wants you to. It is your body, it is your decision what you want to do with it. And I don't think that if a person is fat or really thin, they don't know it, they are aware about it. So passing mean comments about it is just going to make them feel worse about themselves. They are probably aware that they are fat or thin and they need to do something about it. You don't need to constantly remind them and pressurize them to do something about it. And yeah, I stopped going to the gym because I didn't feel it was a really positive environment. I work out at home only, and I'm not unhealthy. I know I'm still fat and I am still the same, but I am healthy, my body is healthy, and that is what matters. Never settle for anything less when it comes to your relationships, your friends, your career, whatever it is. You don't deserve shit, man. I mean, there is this saying which goes like, we always settle for less because we think we deserve less. पहली बात तुम इतने भी बुरे नहीं हो. Stop thinking that you deserve less. You deserve the world. Go and conquer the world, and don't settle for things unnecessarily. Just believe in yourself. So if something doesn't feel right, if you feel that you're settling for less, work harder, prove it to yourself that you deserve much more in life, and you are going to stop at nothing but the best. People won't be around you all the time, and it is during such times that we are the most vulnerable and tend to give in to negative feelings and emotions. So embrace your inner voice and learn to love yourself. If you do not love yourself, you are not going to love your company either. So try learning new things about yourself. You are imperfect. You are a mess. Totally. Everybody is. There is no set of rules that you can follow for perfection, or there is no book you can read to be perfect. You are imperfect. I am imperfect. Everybody is imperfect, so we just need to embrace it and just enjoy our own company, and that is what matters in the long run. Because when you are alone, you are not going to be bored, you are not going to be depressed, you are going to be happy because you are happy with yourself. On that note, my next point is, not everyone is going to like you. You need to stop apologizing for who you are. You don't owe it to anybody to prove your worth, and if you care too much about what people think, you are effectively their slave. If they don't like you, it is their problem, not yours. Don't let anyone ruin your day just because they think they can go around passing mean comments about you. Like you, I too have dealt with such people who think it is okay to talk shit about you all the time. It is their negative mindset that forces them to always focus on things that don't matter, or things that they are supposedly blessed with but you aren't. So you don't have to be liked by such idiots. Choose your company wisely and choose to hang out with people who like you and genuinely care for you. Last but not the least, if there is one thing that you have to take away from this video and incorporate in your life, it should be this, which is, your parents are just looking out for you. Don't get mad at them. This is my last teenage year and I am much more sensible now than I was earlier, and trust me when I say this, I was a complete rebel till I was 17, and I gave my parents a really difficult time, and I was really difficult to deal with in general. But they stood by me and they helped me get out of whatever phase I was in, and whatever I am today is because of them, and whatever I will be in the future will be because of them. Now I know sometimes they tell you not to do something and then you still go ahead and do it, and then you realize you shouldn't have done it. That is what I realized much later on in my life. The friends they didn't like, the boyfriends they didn't approve of, all those people were actually trouble, and they know more shit than you, they have seen more world than you, they have experienced the world a bit more than you, so they know what they are talking about. So do them a favor and do yourself a favor and just trust them. That is all for today's video. This video was super long and I am so exhausted. Anyways, like this video if you found something new and useful. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below about some life lessons that you have learned and I might not know about, or I haven't mentioned in this video. I would love to learn new things from y'all. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves. Until next time, bye.